The ketogenic diet is gaining popularity for the treatment of a variety of chronic conditions, from type 2 diabetes to weight loss to neurological disorders and even some types of cancer. But is there only one way of doing a ketogenic diet? What are the benefits and potential risks? And can we use supplements to help us stay on track and maximize our results? In this interview, Professor Dominic DAgostino, one of the world's top experts on the ketogenic diet, will answer these questions and more. This is a knowledge-packed lecture, so it can get technical at some points, but it's exactly this type of information that people and health practitioners need to get the science behind the hype and make informed decisions about their health and that of their clients. I am Dr. Lucia, Aronica, and I am on a mission to make the science I teach in the classroom accessible to everybody. If you want to support this mission, make sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. If you want to bring the science of food as medicine into your kitchen, check out my new course on diet and gene expression at draronica.com or using the link below this video. I hope to see you there. So, let's jump into it. Our special guest today is Professor Dominic DAgostino, better known as Dom, one of the world's top experts in the ketogenic diet and fasting, and how to use them for optimal health and performance. Dom is a beast when it comes to performing deadlifts when fasting and publishing papers on the science of keto. And Dominic is associate professor at the University of South Florida Morsani College of Medicine and research scientist at the Institute for Human and Machine Cognition. His research focuses on developing nutritional and metabolic-based therapies for neurological disorders, cancer, and metabolic optimization, and is supported by the Office of Naval Research, Department of Defense, private organizations, and non-profit foundations. Dom, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you. It's great to be on. Thanks for having me as a guest. I appreciate it.
I have recently had the pleasure to work with you on a review on the ketogenic diet, and I'm excited to have the opportunity today to help you share your landmark research on the ketogenic diet with a wider audience of patients and clinicians interested in using the keto diet to optimize health and performance. So I am an Italian, and I grew up eating a diet based on pasta, pizza, and pane, which stands for bread in English. And when I hear D'Agostino, I think of Italy and pasta. So my first question to you is, did you also grow up in an Italian pasta family? And if so, how did you become interested in the keto diet and what a keto diet looks like?
Yeah, that's so I am Italian, and so we share that, heritage. And about 100 years ago, my family came to the United States from northern Italy, and I grew up eating a lot of pasta, and we had big Sunday dinner with family, and bread and pasta was an integral part of our daily dinner and routine. So it was a bit of a shock to my parents when I started studying this low carb diet and actually started following it myself, and saw a lot of improvements in my own things that I had battled throughout the years, like eczema, like skin conditions and things like that, rapidly cleared up when I went to low carb and then ultimately a ketogenic diet. So a ketogenic diet is defined by the ketogenic diet is very different in that it is a diet that is defined by an objective biomarker. And that biomarker is the presence of ketones. And when you're in a state of ketosis, we call that hyperketonemia. So hyperketonemia can be the measurement of ketones in the blood as beta hydroxybutyrate, in the urine, typically acetoacetate, or in the breath as breath acetone. So a ketogenic diet is by definition only ketogenic if you have an elevation of these ketone levels. And so many ketogenic diets that you hear in pop culture are really not ketogenic because they are not restricted in carbohydrates enough to produce a state of ketosis. So I think that's, one important consideration. The ketogenic diet is a medical therapy, and that's how I got interested in it before there was all this buzz about the ketogenic diet.
Thank you very much. That's wonderful, Dominic. You are truly not only a scientist, but also like a wonderful human being with lots of personal skin in the game of health optimization. So thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate being on, and all the educational content you put out there. Educational outreach is so important, and we're super excited to have you part of the Metabolic Health Summit too. So I think you're going to bring a lot more people just because of the topic and enthusiasm that you bring to this field. So we thank you for that.
Thank you very much, Dom.